It's 3:20 in the morning. The cold, pasty light of the computer monitor was splashed against the cheaply wallpapered walls of my dorm room, casting thick shadows that clawed at the corners of my eyes. My fingers gently ran across the keyboard in front of me. The biology paper was due for tomorrow, and I had foolishly decided to leave it till now. Desperate to finish, but equally desperate not to wake my roommate, who was annoyed at me enough already. I pressed on with the paper, eyes straining against the harsh text on the screen. I was slipping into drowsiness when a clicking echoed through the room, jolting me awake like a gunshot. I turned around and saw my printer was printing something out. Figuring I pressed print by accident, I stretched over to the printer to hit the cancel button, but my shaky hand hesitated when I saw what was being printed out. It was just some kind of test page. Color charts and grayscale sections adorned the crisp white paper. At the bottom, a short line of text read, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," followed by, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," this time in all caps. I breathed heavily. On one hand, it was simply a test page, but on the other, it was a waste of valuable ink and paper. I placed it down again and tried to press on with the essay. 15 minutes passed until the same clicking sound once again emanated from the printer. I swore and watched with dismay as it printed out another sheet. Figuring someone was sending me test sheets over the network as a prank, I pulled out the network cable and inspected the sheet. It said the exact same thing, except in the lowercase version, quick was spelt QU7CK. In a rage, I screwed it up. And threw it into the bin. After stopping for a break and to calm down, I flushed the rage from my body and sat down once again to work. The printer whirred as soon as I started typing. I flung my keyboard to the ground and swung a punch at the printer, denting the front. "We are the quick brown fox," in lowercase letters, but quick was spelt the same way as before, as QU7CK, followed by quick brown fox in all caps, and quick still being spelt with a 7. Confusion replaced my anger when I looked at the third sheet of paper. This wasn't a test sheet. This wasn't some prank over the network. Perhaps I had a virus, or someone hacked my computer to print these things. That seemed like a logical explanation, at least until the next sheet printed. www.quickbrownfox.com, with quick still having a 7 in it, and then in all caps, the same site. Were the only legible words on this sheet. The rest was garbage and just random patterns of letters. Testosterone coursed through my veins, and I tore the printer away from the wall and flung it across the room. it wasn't printing anything else anymore. When my fit of childish rage was over, I ran my hands over the battered printer. The casing was battered and the screen cracked, but it looked otherwise intact. I went back to the computer, and out of curiosity, I typed in the address, forgetting all about the pending biology paper. The website I got was a poorly formatted thing that belonged in 2003, not 2013. It was a cluttered piece of crap. More random letters and numbers. More interesting to me was one paragraph clumped in the middle of the page. It read, "And so shall the armies of Satan emerge from the pit and devour the earth and make war up unto God. Let us be joyful, for the reign of the tyrants is at an end, when the blood of the one man shall not tell. When the blood of the one man shall not tell. We are the quick brown fox." To me, it seemed like some kind of religious fanatic bullshit. I didn't care how they got in my printer anymore. I was bored. My hand moved for my mouse to exit the page when I spotted a video. I played it just to see what it was like. This was a mistake. It was a shaky camera footage of the roadside in the late afternoon. The cameraman was invisible, but I could see the corner of his car. He walks over to a bundle of something by the side of the road. As it gets closer, I see it's a dead fox, probably hit by a car. The man's hand extends, and he gently strokes the fox's face before whispering, "When the blood of the one man shall not tell." There is a clinking elsewhere in the dorm room, possibly the kitchen. I curse myself for waking my roommate. I walk into the kitchen to apologize for the disturbance, and my heart drops through my feet. On the sparkling tiles is the fox from the video, stretched out crucifixion style in front of me. A printed page in front of the fox, soaked in its congealed blood, reads, "The blood of one man shall not tell." I looked up at the kitchen, and I see scrawled in the fox's blood, "We are the quick brown fox."